Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your almost daily updates on Pepe now. I covered this yesterday as well. Yesterday, when I covered it, we just had a bearish breakout, which in the end turned out to be a fake out. I mean, it's always I think it was my bad, because if you look at like key levels, they're always zones, right? So what we did is we technically broke down below this level, but it was such a minor breakout. I mean, you can see we just barely broke down below that white line there. So that was turned invalid basically like the second after I uploaded the video. And right now, I would say the situation for Pepe is still very much the same. What is interesting though, and I did want to talk about that, is that if you look at meme coins right now in the markets, like Bitcoin is gaining some momentum here, right? So Bitcoin is, I wouldn't call it bullish, but we had a bullish divergence, we had a bullish breakout here, we are gaining some momentum, so that's all great. But what we usually saw, especially in the last 4 or 5 months, what we usually saw is that meme coins actually rallied the first and actually were very correlated to a bullish Bitcoin at least. And then if you look across the board right now, meme coins are laying low. Like Whiff is super bearish, Floki is super bearish, Boom is also bearish. And then you also have a coin like Bonk, and Bonk is holding on to its support, but that has also been very, very bearish. Now Pepe is the one coin that's still holding on relatively well. Like we are also making lower highs, and we're making lower lows, so technically we are bearish, but we still have a ton of support from which we can bounce and we can be bullish, like this level at 11,000, but also down here at 9,500 and 9,000, which I talked about yesterday, that I actually do kind of fancy that level. I would say a drop into that level would actually be a relatively good thing, because of the strength there. So yeah, Pepe still has potential, but there absolutely is no momentum in meme coins. Like memes as a narrative are also relatively weak. They're very, very tied to Bitcoin, but then Bitcoin dominance is still very high. So when Bitcoin goes up, meme coins go up as well, but by a lesser extent than Bitcoin, and vice versa with Bitcoin being bearish, with meme coins dropping down lower. So for now, look, I think there are possibilities because of the strength that I'm seeing from Bitcoin this morning, but I don't see any confirmation from meme coins yet. All right, so that's why I have to say that if you look at this structure we have right now, which is bearish, it's a bearish structure. I think it's most likely to still assume that we're going to drop down towards 10,000, drop down towards 9,500, 9,000. And then from 9,500 or 9,000, we can start talking about a potential reversal. The same as when I talked about a potential reversal for Bonk, which also hit a significant support level. But this support level right here at 11,000 is significant, but by now it has turned insignificant, because we're no longer really gaining momentum from that. So I think this is best to assume that it's going to happen. In light of what we're seeing right now, this is most likely. Now, what I do want to tell you, though, is that if this bullish momentum by Bitcoin continues, and we see continued bullish breakouts like we've seen earlier this morning, or in the night, I should say, then it's a possibility that memes start to rally. But for Pepe, the main level I think you need to keep an eye on is this level right here at 12,200 or something. Like if for some reason we get a breakout above that, which would probably be a bullish Bitcoin, then we can be bullish. But and so you have to keep that in mind. But it's in these circumstances, it's just not what you should expect, all right? Because it needs some sort of a change, and that means that the circumstances right now are not ideal for it. I think the circumstances are more ideal for something like this. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.